Joe, can we find all the gift boxes for those? Oh, they only came with the one. Only came with one. All right, perfect. All right, let's talk about a large LocknLock bowl. This is called extra large. It's 33 cup capacity. Handles are in the lid, but the handles do go down flat, so you can stack these if you choose to buy 2 of them. And the internal insert is a colander insert. So you can put salad in here, you can put anything you need to rinse, or down in your sink, you can run water over top of it, however you choose to do it. Remember, if you are buying in bulk, or you're making things in bulk, this is a great way to store it, because now you've got things that you can put into the fridge, into the freezer, into the pantry, into the laundry room, into the storage area, whatever the case may be. Now, customer top rated, over 5,000 of these have been sold, and the 5-pay will go away at end of day today. So let me encourage you to get that now while you can. And remember, it's also free shipping and handling. Janine Ferrillo is our brand ambassador when it comes to all things LocknLock. Joins us now live via Teams from her home to talk about 33 cup capacity. Hi, Janine.
Hi, David. How are you, buddy?
Doing well, thank you. And our large LocknLock containers are always popular. And this is, in addition to being a large container, has a great insert.
It really does. I love that we give you the strainer with it. So that's really nice. Maybe you're using that as a standalone piece, and it could be for your pasta. Like right here, I have a big bowl of pasta and meatballs, because this is a really big 33 cup bowl that I could do a huge meal in this, which is really nice. So maybe you're bringing with you to someone's house. Maybe they're just not feeling great. You could put a big batch of soup in here. You could do something like a meal in here, like
Janine,
I did with spaghetti meatballs, whatever it is.
Let me stop you for a second, because I think we want to reconnect with you, because you're breaking up a little bit on your Teams meeting. So I'll do colors while we reconnect with you. Thank you. All right, so we have this available in the, well, on the screen we have, I believe that's denim blue, is that right? Denim blue, pear, there's the red, clear, and spearmint, which is kind of a blue-green teal color. Now, handle is in the lid, and that's very important. That's also a customer request. Many of you are going to be going over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house. And if you are carrying your favorite mashed potatoes or sweet potato casserole or what have you, then it fits inside this bowl very nicely, and it can be carried from place to place. Now, if you are thinking about the strainer for things like vegetables at your summer farmer's market, or you're talking about lettuce that needs to be rinsed, all that can be then rinsed in your sink. Just run some water over top of this strainer, or what we call a colander. And this fits very nicely inside the bowl, or you can use it by itself, and it has little feet, so it's raised. And things don't sit in their own water or their own juices, and that's important because then it stays fresher longer. All this works very nicely for you, and the item number is K90330. Now remember that number, because remember, 5-pay will go away end of day today. If you're shopping this show and it happens to be Sunday that you're shopping the show, some of our sale prices and some of our easy pay will go away. In this case, the easy pay goes away. Everything today, Saturday, the 14th, Flag Day, is all 5-pay. That's on air and online, everything. So if you're looking to add 5-pay to what you're buying, then today would be your day to buy it. Now, I believe we have Janine back with us.
All right,
there she is. All right, perfect. Tell us more about this extra large bowl.
Yes, so this is great. So you have a big fruit salad you want to put in here. Maybe it's a pasta salad, a macaroni salad, your coleslaw. It's really nice because, especially when you put the fruit in here, if you get any juices, it's not going to sit in its juices, because on the bottom of the strainer, you have these little feet, right? It sits up a bit, which is nice. And now it won't sit in the juices and rot your fruit. Could be your veggies that you're putting in here. And you don't have to leave it in the colander, but I like to do that and then just sit it in there after I rinse it. That's always something nice that you can do. And then also, you could put some paper towels in here to get any of that excess moisture. That's always a nice tip if you're putting it in the fridge that way, because we are airtight, watertight. There's that famous seal that we all love so much. It's kept LocknLock here for 26 years at QVC. We are dishwasher, freezer, and microwave safe with this as well. And of course, we always ask that whenever you go into the microwave, you just flip the lid, break the suction of the seal, and it also acts as a splatter guard. So we love that.
Works out really
Now,
nicely. And that strainer is great because of those feet that are on the bottom. Now, I love your tip for putting
Thank you
paper
for that
towels
shot.
down
Yes.
inside the container before you put the insert in. That way, any residual. Now, if you're buying vegetables from your local market and it says pre-washed on the bag, don't you believe it? Don't you believe it?
I never do.
Because I have seen pre-washed vegetables go into a strainer like this and then rinsed, and the things that come off them are mind-blowing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
My mom always said that to me with the bag lettuce. Do not believe it.
don't believe
Wash it anyway.
because you should always wash everything that you get, even if you buy it and it looks clean, because a lot of that bagged lettuce can have sand and dirt in it. Remember, most vegetables and some fruits grow in the dirt. And you don't want to be cooking or ingesting any of that material. So that's important to rinse everything. And if you're buying from, you're supporting local and you're buying at your local farmer's market, almost everything has to be rinsed. So it's important to go ahead and have something that is large enough that you can put all your berries in here. You can put all your lettuce in here. You can put all your zucchini, your yellow squash, and green zucchini. All of that can go in the same container and then be rinsed together. Don't miss out on this. If you are, now Chef Jeremy does pickling. He has shared with me some of his pickles before. They were delicious. Now, if you are rinsing out cucumbers before you pickle them, I mean, here's a funny fact. I don't like cucumbers, but I love pickles. And I know pickles started their lives as cucumbers. I can't explain it. Tomorrow's Father's Day. When I was a little boy, Dad would many times cook for us. And one time he yelled at me and told me I had to eat a cucumber, and I told him I didn't like it. So I ate it and then revisited it on the table. I will just say that. And I was like, I told you I didn't like it. So that's a story I will tell on my dad on this Father's Day weekend. This is really important for all of us to have a large container, because maybe you're cooking every night with a particular ingredient. Maybe it's beans, maybe it's pasta, maybe it's rice, and you're buying that in bulk and you need a place to store it. This works out really nicely. And because it's airtight, watertight, you don't get those little summer creatures in there, Miss Janine.
That's absolutely right. We do not want that. David, how about, I know you love a Chex Mix. I know Mom makes it at the holiday season.
She
so you have that snack mix.
Is that a savory
now,
mix?
You need this bowl. Yes, Mom needs this bowl because, again, our largest in our LocknLock collection, 33 cups. I mean, your brother, and your sister, I know you guys kind of go for it. You know, you guys battle for the mix. But
we do. My brother and sister and I. Mom usually has to make a large container. I'm going to sneeze. Pardon me.
Bless you, friend. Bless you.
It's live television, so in case you're wondering, yeah, we do sneeze on occasion. I don't know, maybe it's pepper.
We do.
Important to know that everybody is now buying their container and based on color. So let's go through our colors again, and we've got them on QVC.com, maybe the best way and fastest way to go through all the colors. So we'll talk about the clear, always popular. Then we have it in denim blue. Then the pear. Pear is most limited. And then we have red. And we have spearmint. But out of all the colors, can you guess which one is most popular? Miss Jenny?
I'm going to say clear.
Clear is correct.
Clear?
You are correct.
I was going to say.
You know your brand very well,
always
miss.
Tried and true.
Oh.
Tried and true.
And back in the early days of LocknLock on QVC, all we had was clear. So if you are thinking about adding something to your collection, you may want to think about the clear, because you probably already have some clear pieces at home. Because in the early days of LocknLock, that's all we had was clear. We didn't have color until several years later. Miss Janine, I know you're coming back with more in this show, and thank you for being with us today.
Thank you. I'll see you in about an hour.
All right, friend. Thank you so much.